Hello, you're watching News Mongolia and MNB World. I'm your host Ayundel Bayanzurkh. Our top stories. UN Week campaign starts by planting trees at the Bayanzurkh mountain. 2,153 COVID-19 cases were confirmed and 17 additional deaths reported. Train for child passengers launched in Darkhan-Uul. For other news, stay tuned. The Ministry of Health reported that 2,153 new COVID-19 cases were confirmed today and 17 people have died.
The Ministry of Health today on October 20 has reported that 2,153 new COVID-19 cases were detected in the past 24 hours after tests were carried out at PCR laboratories across the country. And 6,586 patients who were being treated recovered within the past 24 hours. Unfortunately, 17 people died due to COVID-19 complications. All new cases are of domestic transmission, 1,147 out of which were confirmed in Ulaanbaatar, and the remaining 1,006 were confirmed in the provinces. 18,717 COVID-19 patients are being treated at hospitals nationwide. Additionally, 52,060 patients are being treated at home. Among the 18,717 COVID-19 patients being treated at hospitals nationwide, 9,241 are showing mild symptoms of illness and 359 are in critical condition. Currently in Mongolia, 2,254,074 people have received their first COVID-19 vaccine dose nationwide, and 2,136,699 people have received a second dose of vaccine.
A tree planting ceremony was held at the Bayanzurkh mountain on the occasion of the 60th anniversary of Mongolia's accession to the United Nations. The ceremony was attended by the resident coordinator of the United Nations in Mongolia, Tapan Mishra, the Deputy Minister for Foreign Affairs, Mukhching, and other officials. Details from our reporter, Anar Gambatar.
Mongolia became the 101st member of the United Nations on October 27, 1961. This year marks the 60th anniversary of Declaration of Independence as a fully fledged member of the United Nations. In connection with this anniversary, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the UN Resident Coordinator's Office are jointly organizing a UN Week from October 20th through 27th. Bayanzurkh Forest is located about 15 kilometers from Ulaanbaatar, and to commemorate the 60th anniversary, 2,500 trees have been planted to rehabilitate the mountain forest. The Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs, Mukhching, and the United Nations Resident Coordinator in Mongolia, Mr. Tapan Mishra, participated in the tree planting event, thereby contributing to the fight against climate change, desertification and land degradation problem, not only in Mongolia but also across the world, and also expressed support for the Billion Tree National Movement initiated by the President of Mongolia, Mongolia
is celebrating the 16th anniversary of its accession to the United Nations. To mark this 16th anniversary, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the United Nations Resident Coordinator Office are co-organizing a week-long series of events, beginning with the tree planting event on the Bayanzurkh mountain. At the UN General Assembly, the President of Mongolia, Mongolia, proposed to plant up to 1 billion trees by 2030. Representatives of the ministries and UN agencies came today to support this initiative. This event is the beginning of UN Week. We don't see planting trees as just planting trees. The most important thing is to pay constant attention to the care and protection of the trees. Also, a series of events are being organized to raise awareness and inform the public about the importance of working together with the United Nations.
Is starting with actually making physical effort of making green and clean and beautiful Mongolia a reality. So all our UN colleagues from all the UN agencies are here, along with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, including the Vice Minister and other government counterparts from the Ministry of Environment and Tourism, the Mayor's Office in Mongolia. We are all here together to show that to make this country more resilient towards climate change impact, we need to do actions, not just words. We're starting the UN week with commitment for action. And as I said in my opening speech here, that we will work together for the larger inclusive and sustainable development of Mongolia for the next 5 years. The 60 years has been extraordinary in terms of the partnership we've come so far, but we look forward to having a more improved lives of all Mongolians with the achievement of the SDGs towards going to the Vision 2050 for Mongolia in the best possible way.
As part of the UN Week, a number of events have been planned, including the tree planting event at the Bayanzurkh mountain, a photo exhibition marking the 60th anniversary of the UN membership, the opening of a photo album, a model UN conference and scientific conferences. As of today, 11 United Nations agencies are established and operating in Mongolia.
Now let's take a look at a news report from the regions. Darkhan-Uul province launched a train carriage service dedicated especially to children. The train carriage consists of 2 wagons and 1 locomotive and is capable of carrying up to 64 little passengers.
Even though the train carriage is capable of transporting 64 passengers, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, only 16 children can board the train at the moment.
I like how it's decorated. It's really interesting. I like it. It's a first child train. We are traveling with my daughter.
We have gathered some investments to create this train carriage for children. The railroad's total length is 2.3 kilometers. The whole complex consists of 3 train stations, 1 depot, a signal system, automated crossings, and 1 crossings for cars.
As a symbol of the Mongolian-Russian relations, this train station complex was created from a local regional budget of 4 billion Mongolian tugruks and the grant aid from the Ulaanbaatar Railway Joint Stock Company.
This train station complex was also built to commemorate the 16th anniversary of Darkhan-Uul city. Children can play at this train station complex, and it will also show children what the railroad industry is all about. It will help them choose their future profession. The child train has 10 horsepower engine.
This train station complex is one of the major infrastructure projects dedicated to children over the last 30 years. The project implementers note that the complex will be expanded in the future and the leisure park will be built.
Thank you for staying tuned with us on MNB World. Now let's take a look at Mongolia's current affairs.
Under the initiative of the delegation of the European Union to Mongolia, the European Film Festival is being organized online beginning from this Friday. The second European Film Festival will be held online from October 25th to November 21st, 2021. The festival will feature 16 award-winning films that have won awards from internationally recognized film festivals, including Sundance, Cannes, Toronto, and Venice, and have been highly acclaimed by film critics. The audience will have free access to 16 of the best films from 15 European Union countries, both dubbed over in English and Mongolian, and subtitles on the festivalscope.com.
Now let's check on the currency exchange rates provided by Mongol Bank. And here's the weather forecast for major cities around the world. Well, that's it for today. Thank you for staying tuned with us on News Mongolia. See you tomorrow with more stories and updates. Have a great evening. Goodbye.